See you. Awesome. That is amazing. Thank you so much. All right, we already have some questions. Feel free to ask your questions. I will be here for about 45 minutes or 1 hour, depending on how intense the conversation is. So yeah, I'm all in for your questions. Or also you can give me some video ideas. I have my notepad over here. I'll keep noting them down. Right, I keep this at my side. Whatever idea I have, whatever thought I'm having, I just write it down over here. And after that, I try to convert it into a video. So yeah, keep asking me some questions and I can get started answering them. We can just hang around. All right, already have some questions. 94 Satya is asking, few questions for you. What's your sleep schedule? Approximately how much do you earn and how do you manage your finances? Okay, what's your sleep schedule? So for that, I think it's about 6-7 hours. I don't sleep a lot. It's not really good right now because I have a lot of things going on. I have college, I have an academy, I have some other freelancing, I have YouTube. So this is just too overwhelming for me, and that's why it isn't like I'll go to sleep at a particular time, I'll wake up at a particular time. It varies a lot. Okay. As to how much do I earn? Okay. How much money do I make? First of all, I don't want to answer this question because I feel that I just don't want to be like this weird flex or something. I just don't want to make you feel something like that. I don't know if I should make that video. A lot of you want me to make a video talking about how much money do I make, but I'm not sure if I should do that. And how do you manage your finances? I have a very simple Excel sheet where I just write down all of the expenses I have, what all I am earning, where all my money is going. It's called budgeting. That is the first rule of managing your money. And next, I just invest in mutual funds. I might make a video talking about that as well. If you're interested, let me know about that. All right, let's move on. Balasubramaniam, I am studying third year electrical engineering. Is any chance of learning to code within completing my graduation? I mean, you can, right? You can every single day just put in 1 hour to learn to code and you will be good to go. I think if you put down 1 hour every single day for about 90 days, you will be well on your way to becoming a software developer in whatever language you choose. Okay, so that's what I would like to say about that. I'm really very confused which language to start with in first year. Just don't worry much about that. If you have already done C++ or Java in your in your 11th and 12th, go with it. Go with learning C++ and Java. And if you have no idea about coding, if you have never really touched coding, take Python. Okay, that's what I would say. It can also depend a lot, but just keep it simple. Don't worry much about what exact language you should be learning. Don't worry about that. How to survive online college and side hustle side by side? Yeah, so how to survive online college? I have no idea about that. I am struggling a lot. I am not able to watch the lectures properly. The lectures are too boring. I try to watch the recording of that. That too is quite boring. So I don't know, man. I just don't think that I enjoy the topic as much. So because of that, I'm just not able to properly focus on it. And side hustles. So managing side hustles, again, it's all about scheduling your time. So I have my Google Calendar with me in which I schedule every single thing. Where is my time going? I made a plan today. Okay, so I have in the first 4 hours I'll prepare for my math quiz, and then I would try to work upon my EPS course. I have an evaluator over there as well. Then I was working for creating this piece on Instagram that I just released right now. If you go on my Instagram, you'll find a new post in which I'm talking about the lessons I've learned from Naval Ravikant. So that's what I did. And then I did another exam and now I'm sitting here. So it's all about scheduling everything, right? Just write down everything that you want to do and when do you want to do it. And that is what will help you a lot. At least that's what's helping me. Again, I'm no, expert at it, but I'm just speaking from my own experience. All right. Wait a minute. All right. How to get clients as a freelancer? I'm a full stack web developer. Network with people. Build your own brand. I think that's very much important. Build your own brand and differentiate yourself in that process, because there are too many people that are doing the same thing, but you will be chosen because you have your own brand, because you have influence, you have the leverage. Okay, so I'll give you my own example. I am not the best Python developer in the world, right? I'm nowhere close to being a Python expert as well, but still I got the opportunity to teach Python because I had the leverage. I created this channel, so I was getting out there and I was networking with people, and that's why I got this got this opportunity. Can I become software developer if I don't have a CS degree? For sure you can. It doesn't really matter much. Do a boot camp, or even if you don't want to do that, just do something else. You can start freelancing as a software developer. If you really want to get into a job, then that might be a problem in India specifically, because it's just not as wide of a scenario for people to take in students who don't have a college degree in India, at least. That would change, I would say, as the time goes on. All right. What is your desired job role after graduation? It's not a job role, it's more of a business I want to start. But yeah, I mean, if I would be doing a job, it would probably be a software developer. Nothing other than that. How to improve communication skills? Just practice a lot. Okay, take out your phone and start talking to yourself on your phone, and just do like this, right? So, hey everyone, I'm Ishan, and today I did this, and then I did this, and just post it somewhere, or even if you don't want to post it, just keep it with yourself, and then do this for about 1 year. Okay, and then when you will compare the first day with the 365th day, you will see a huge difference in the way that you are speaking, in the way that you are communicating yourself. Okay, that is what worked out for me. It might work out for you as well. We any suggestions for teaching 11th PCM? I'm teaching on YouTube. Yeah, I mean, if you're teaching on YouTube, there are a lot of people that are teaching on YouTube, PCM and 11, 12, JE. You have to differentiate yourself, or I think the market is too, saturated, so as to say. I'm not sure what you can do. I mean, try to differentiate yourself, have a unique way of explaining something. Because I'll give you an example. If you take a look at what Yash Garg did, right? There were already a lot of people that were doing college reviews, but he put out that entertainment factor into it. Okay, and that is what differentiated him from the rest of the YouTubers that were also talking about college reviews. Do you invest in stocks? I don't invest in stocks particularly. I invest in a bunch of stocks called mutual funds. Because I just don't have enough information about the stock, so I give it to someone that does have some knowledge about where to invest and where not to. I am pretty much illiterate in stock markets. How to not lose interest when I said doing it. Yeah, so I am working on a video on that, talking about particularly how to stay consistent as a developer. Okay, so don't worry, I'll be posting that video quite soon, and there you can know the answer for it. It's just about having accountability. Okay, so I'll give you a brief. If you want to be consistent as a developer, take the 100 days of code challenge. Okay, and with that you have this accountability to post your tweet the next day. So you will work yourself and you will learn to code, and then you just post that tweet. So I think that is what will help you out a lot. How to make intro card animations for YouTube, how to make thumbnails for the video. Use Canva. Canva, I think, is the only app I use every single day in 2020. Okay, it has helped me out so much. What is your favorite actress? I don't really have like a favorite actress. I don't really follow Bollywood a lot, so that's why. How to get a job as a student? As a student, I think it would be better to get an internship, not a job. How to get an internship? Go out there, take a look at AngelList, and that way you will understand how to. First of all, go and take a look at what are the startups that are getting funding right now. They will be having the monetary power to pay you, right, for your skills, for what you're bringing on the table. Once you have a list of all of these startups that recently got funded, reach out to them. Okay, reach out to them on LinkedIn and say, hey, I think I can help you out with this. I have this much experience. I have this much project. This is my resume. Let me know if there's any way that I can help you out. Do you have a girlfriend? I don't. Unfortunately, I don't. Anyways. Spark Post, yeah, I use Spark Post a lot too. So whenever I'm on my laptop, I use Canva. If I'm not over there, I use Spark Post on my phone. How much should be given to DSA before starting CP? Okay, how much? I think you should spend a lot of time on DSA before you go for CP, because you need to have your fundamentals strong. First of all, make sure that you're spending a lot of time with the language itself and not jumping straight into competitive coding. That's what I have heard is really important. But other than that, I think I don't really know much about competitive coding. Honestly, I don't want to bullshit you. I just don't have enough experience about it to tell you about it. But yeah, take a look at some other people. I have multiple interviews with other people who have cracked big tech companies. That's what I would say. Laptop in budget for coding and development. In budget, I think you should go for Asus VivoBook. I think that's really good. Or if you want to get like a gaming laptop, get yourself a Acer Nitro 5. Okay, that is what I have been enjoying a lot. Even like the MI notebook is pretty good. It has some flaws, but anyways. What time do you study most, morning or night? I don't study as much. I study whenever there is an exam. I study like 1 hour before that. How is electronics and instrumentation engineering? It's pretty sad. I didn't expect it to be that hectic, especially with the lockdown going on. I don't know. Honestly, I would just say it's huge pain for me right now. I just want to get away with it, right? I just want to give my exams. I want to end my college. Which software do you use for editing your video? I use Shortcut. Shortcut is a light version of Premiere Pro, I think, and it's super simple for all of you to just edit a video. It's very quick. It crashes also at times, but anyways. I'm fresher in a tier 3 college. What stuff would you suggest to do for good future? Network with as many people as possible. Okay, that is the most important thing. And then invest in yourself, read books, and just develop yourself. Okay, that is the only thing that can differentiate you from other people. Other people who are in tier 1 colleges, they have this safety in their mind. They're like, I will get into in like a good position after 4 years, so I don't have to struggle as much. Whereas you need to be in that constant mode of hustle that, okay, I have to get this done today and I'm going to work on it. Okay, you have to develop your hustle mentality. Any 1 crore package in BITS Goa? I don't really think so. Maybe there was one, I don't really remember. But yeah, last time there was one person, I did an interview with him. He got a job at Dublin and it was from Google Dublin. So I just had an interview with him. He was explaining his entire process. How did it happen? It was an off-campus one, not an on-campus. But yeah, that was pretty cool. You can take a look at the podcast. Just scroll down. I have too many videos. Okay, but you will find it in there somewhere. Is life better in college than your JE days? I would say yes, because I have a lot of freedom right now. Okay, your plans after undergrad, I really don't know. There's too many unknowns right now. Okay, so there are a lot of things that can happen. Maybe this channel blows up like anything, and then my future will change quite a bit. And if it does not grow as much, then it won't happen. Why are you not replying to my question? Just do @Ishan. Okay, write @Ishan so that I can understand. There are too many questions right now, but I will try to answer yours as well. How to choose an online course from deep plethora? Okay, just go with the best-selling courses that are selling on Udemy or from Coursera as well, right? Just go with the best-selling course. Don't worry much about the other courses. Once you have done a particular topic from some course, then you might have some knowledge about it, and then you can choose an advanced topic from non-bestseller courses as well. I love teaching. Please guide how to become an educator at an academy. I don't know, because they reached out to me. They were like, you are helping other people out, so it would be great if you can join our platform as well. So that's what I did. Honestly, just create your brand. That is what is the most important point right now, and differentiate yourself. Hey Ishan, how to deal with fake people come up on LinkedIn and influence freshers and money scams? They don't give money. How to identify them? Okay, so this is something that happens to me a lot. I get a lot of messages on LinkedIn where people would be just like, hello sir, you can buy my course, or you can, I have this business idea or something. And I literally went in and I said, okay, cool, let's have a talk. So I was talking with this guy who was in Europe, somewhere in UK, and he was having this talk with me, and he was trying to sell me this Forex course. If you don't know, foreign exchange. Okay, so exchange in currencies basically. He was trying to sell me that. I tried so hard to just tell him that no, I don't want this. I'm not interested in this. But that was kind of strange. But I think that if someone is telling you that there is this amazing opportunity that they are taking use of, just understand it might not be as true as it appears. All right. We are at 78 viewers. That is amazing. That is phenomenal. Thank you so much. Make sure that you hit the like button. That would be really helpful. Best course to develop practical knowledge on data science skills. I think that the one course that I would recommend to you for data science is John Hopkins University's course on Coursera on that. If you want to go for Udemy, there is a course by Jose Portela. You can take a look at it. It's really good. I myself have attended a lot of the classes, a lot of the videos. Different sources of income. Yeah, I have this freelance work that I'm doing, and then I have an academy, then I have this channel, I have affiliate earnings as well, and there are other ones as well. Are you looking for a job in tech company? Are you looking for a job in core company? I'm looking for a business to build. I'm not looking for a job right now. That would be a plan B that I would have to take up. Okay. Importance of hackathons. It's really good if you can attend a hackathon. Being a software engineer, number one, you get to create something in a less amount of time. It might be unhealthy for you in the short term, but you do get to network with people. You do get to win the swags, and it's just great for you to just experience being in a team of people, just sharing whatever you know. I think that is really amazing. How much time does it take to earn in any niche from scratch as a student? I started off in January of 2020, and I'm earning right now. Started off, it took me about 8 months. Okay, if you can work for 8 months without getting paid at your business, or that could be anything, that could be like a YouTube channel, that could be like an Instagram page. If you can work for that amount of time and stay consistent and have the patience, I think that would really pay off in the long term for you. Discord server bana le, I'm joining. हाँ बनाता हूँ मैं. I have to make that up. That's really important. I'm just not having the time right now, like I barely get enough time to edit a video, and then I also have to do these things. I'm trying my best. I'm considering going for an undergrad degree in data science abroad. Do you think, if you have the money, go for it, right? Go for it. It will be a great experience for you. You will get a lot of exposure, but only do that if you have like a lot of money, and not like if you're taking like a loan, if your parents are spending all of their earnings that they have made in their life. Don't do that, okay? There are many colleges that you can take up in India that would be really helpful for you. But if you have like crazy money, then you can go for it. How to manage college with learning new technologies? Schedule it in your calendar. That is the most important thing. Decide for yourself that, okay, today I'm going to learn Python, and devote like 1 or 2-3 months at it, and just do that and manage it with college. And after that, you can put in some other things as well once you have done one thing particularly. I was only making YouTube videos for a long time. Okay. Then I started making content on Instagram as well. So you can diversify, but not in the beginning. Hey Ishan, can you interview someone who is using machine learning in bioinformatics and biotechnology? I'm a biology major and I'm already interested in ML. Yeah, so there is this alumni from BITS. She has worked in I think Harvard University in research, and she is into biology. I will try to get her on the podcast very soon. So after BCA, which country is best for study? I don't know, bro. I don't know much about BCA, right? I have never really experienced that, so I can't tell you about that. I have less coding skills. I want to get placements. What should I start learning? Okay. You have to focus a lot on mastering one language first of all. Then go to DSA, then go to CP. That is the most cliched procedure. Everyone goes through it. If you are not good at coding, spend a lot of time on it. If you want that job that only a small fraction of people get, you have to put in the time for it, right? It's not going to happen magically overnight. If you don't enjoy coding, don't go for it. Also, if you're not good at it, if you don't enjoy it, then don't go for it. Don't stress yourself. There are other ways for you to make money for your family and for yourself. Can I buy MacBook Air M1 2020? I would say wait for it. Wait for some time. Maybe the next year's M1 that you can buy, that would be better. Best internship. I would say the best internship is the one that pays you really good and you get to experience with a lot of great people as well. That is just the two magical things that you should look out for in an internship. But like, even if you're starting out, they don't pay you enough, just go for it. I also went for an internship that paid me like 5,000 per month, which is nothing. So, but I got to learn about Facebook marketing, okay, Facebook ads and how Facebook works. That in itself was huge for me. C++ और Python एक साथ सीख सकता हूँ. I think one high level, one low level. No. Don't do that context switching. Okay, so yesterday I was watching this live stream with Harish and and Mehul Bhaiya, who is from Kodam. And what he said is that don't switch context a lot when you're learning one language. Focus on that, do it properly, then move on to the next one. Okay, so that's what I would say to you. Should I work on projects on or on DSA in my first year? Yeah, I think you should go for projects right now. Just chill out a little bit. Do other things as well. Don't just focus on coding. Just find other alternatives. Don't stick to for the software developer roadmap. Explore other things as well. How you are earning from affiliate programs? It's basically like affiliate marketing, right? So Amazon has their affiliate program in which I am a part of it. I can basically put my own link in my description. If you click and buy it, I get a percentage of the total earnings that Amazon makes. Ishan, can you please give a shout out so that my small channel gets noticed in this big YouTube community? If you don't think to do so, definitely, bro. Guys, if you're interested into art, take a look at Pranay Bhanushali. Okay, do take a look at it if you're interested into art. But anyways, it's not a problem. Like, don't think like that. I remember when I was at 250 subscribers, Tech with Tim, who was at that time at about 300k subscribers, he came to my channel and he was kind enough to, sit with me and talk with me and to make this video with me. So I think I always want to be that person that helps other people as much as possible in whatever sense it can be. Should I start coding? I'm a fresher. Sure, you should definitely start it, but don't make it the only thing that you do. Explore other things as well in your first year at least. Higher studies in physics involving CS is a good idea. How to optimize for that? Yeah, I have made a video on that. Okay, so take a look at a video I did with Pranav Saxena. He's basically working for Apple. He worked for Apple, I think. Right now he's working for Facebook in USA. But he did his master's from CMU, Carnegie Mellon University, and he did his bachelor's from BITS itself, BITS Pilani actually. So take a look at that interview. He explains exactly what happens in masters. What to do you think about GRE? I don't know much about that. Can you interview some mechanical engineers in BITS? Okay, I'll try my best. The thing is, there's only one type of content that wins on YouTube for college students, and I know what that is, and that's basically talking about coding in college. And so everyone is trying to make videos on that particular topic itself, and no one really focuses much on other areas like electrical engineering, mechanical engineering. So that's what happens. Do you remember me? How is MSc Economics at BITS Goa? I don't know much about that, first of all. I haven't really heard anything bad about it. Best hackathons on data science for beginners. I don't know, bro. Take a look at the video I did with on hackathons. There I explained you where to look for hackathons and how to participate in hackathons. Take a look at it. They have multiple links in the description of the video. One good website is DevPost. Take a look at it. But other websites as well do a lot of these events. How are the labs going in BITS Goa? I'm joining. The labs in BITS Goa, it's pretty chill. I don't have to do much in the labs. I have a team of people. I don't do a lot of work. They do most of the work. Okay, so I just sit over there and I just chillax. I'm just like, okay, tell me what do I need to do? I don't know much about the topic. It's probably bad for me, but anyways, it's pretty normal. Nothing too difficult, I would say. How can I gain knowledge about stock market? Okay, so take a look at this channel by Rachna Ranade. She's a CA and she has some pretty good advice. Take a look at it. It's quite good. I myself have learned a lot about the stock market just by watching her videos. So that is one thing. And also take a look at the scam movie. Scam 1992 is just something fun to take a look at if you want to learn a little bit about stock markets and the debt market as well. How to manage college and coding. Schedule it out, right? This is the same question. How to manage something, you schedule it out. I'm not too good at it. I'm just trying it myself. I'm not the expert at this topic, but what I do is that I try to schedule everything in my calendar, and that is why I'm able to do all of these things. Which country is best for studying abroad, masters in, it's US, I think. I can be wrong, but I think it's US. What are the basic requirements should I have to get my channel to be interviewed? just email me or just send me a DM on Instagram at Ishan Sharma 7390. Okay. And that is also a place where I put out a lot of content. If you don't know, I am putting out content both on YouTube as well as on Instagram. So you can go ahead and take a look at Ishan Sharma 7390. Okay, take a look at it, and if you're interested, you can check out the content as well. How do I network with seniors in BITS who are studying MSc? Yeah, so you can reach out to your PMP mentor, okay, and they can give you numbers and contacts of these people that you want to reach out to. But also use LinkedIn for that. I remember when I was not even in the college, it was 2 months before I went into BITS Goa, and I was already contacting seniors in BITS itself. So I was contacting, there is this person called, I'm not able to remember the name, oh my god. Yeah. So Sharad Chitlangia is his name. I'm so sorry. Okay, but basically I got to reach out to him. I asked him a bunch of questions, and that is also something that you can do. Pro freelance in web development or coding. Is it like different things? I don't think it's different. It's the same thing, right? Web development and coding. What's the difference between MS and MTech? I have no idea. I really have no idea much about, I don't know much about these concepts, these topics. Is it true that you would learn and grow from internships at not so big startups that any? Yeah, for sure. I would work at a startup and do internship over there rather than doing a job at core companies, because there's just more to learn. Okay, you need to focus more on learning as much as possible early on in your career. I think this is one advice that I've learned just by talking to people. That is very important. So take a look at that. Any tips how to succeed in hackathons? How to succeed in hackathons? Be creative. Okay, take a look at a lot of the repos on GitHub and get inspired from them, and just try to make a list of what all applications you can make. Just brainstorm a lot. That would help you out a lot. Please don't ignore. What is your question, Harsh? You can just tag me. Why don't you go for study? I don't want to study, right? I don't want to study something I'm not passionate about. I do like computer science, but I don't think that a master's in computer science would help me a lot. Can an MEC student eligible to study BSc? I don't know, bro. I don't know about this. I am currently doing BTech in BITS Goa, if all of you don't know. But I don't have much experience about BSc and all. What programming language is taught in BTech? In CS, if you go, well, in my college they teach C language in first year, and then they teach Java, I think. Make a guide on GSOC, please. I have already made multiple videos on GSOC. Take a look at them. I have like 3-4 videos right now. Just go through them, and you can also contact the people that have already cracked GSOC. I just don't want to make a, please shout out my name. A small channel will be beneficial. Definitely Ronik Guha. Take a look at his channel if you want to. Best free Udemy courses for Bitsians. What do you want to learn? What is it that you want to learn? That I think is more important. Just take the best-selling courses. That's what I would do, right? Which course is best for beginners? Also, don't think that a course that is long, for example, like a 35-hour course would be better than a 20-hour course. It doesn't work like that. There are courses that can give you a lot more value. They might not be really, they might not have a lot of, it might not be like 30 hours, 40 hours course, but it still can be concise and very much worth it for you. Is BITS worth the exorbitant fees? To be honest, I don't want to say no. It depends from person to person. It depends on what you do once you get into college. Okay, so for some people, they just want to get a job, and they might not get a good CGPA that ends up getting them like a really crappy job that doesn't pay them enough. So for them, it might not be as worth it. But for people who go out of their comfort zone to talk to people, to network with people, to create opportunities for them, that is very much worth it, right? So it depends on you. Many of you people, it might not be worth it, but again, you get to meet a lot of people, you get to network with a lot of people. So I think that is what makes BITS kind of worth it. But again, I don't like what they're doing with the fees. The exorbitant fee hike that happened recently, it was just crazy. And it will happen the next year as well. Not much we can do about that though. Coursera, Udemy, edX, or Code with Harry, Tech with Tim channel, which is better? I would say take a look at Tech with Tim is really good. Take a look at the best. I mean, this is a very strange question. What do you want to learn? I think that's more important. Ananthan. Okay, that is more important. Could you do a all about video about GitHub and open source? I can. I definitely can. I will write that down over here. Hey man, is there any way to talk to you personally? Just need a... Yeah, reach out to me on Instagram, right? I reply to every single DM on Instagram. So we can talk over there for sure. Any suggestions to get into EC core jobs? I don't know much about that. I'm really sorry. A lot of you are asking questions that I'm not qualified to answer. So I'm really sorry about that. Harsh Dasile, just tag me over there. I'm not trying to ignore you. I'm just not able to see all the messages right now. What's your goal? Honestly, say in which dream company you want to get a job. I want to make a business. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to get a job. Best React course. I'm getting this course. It's called Modern React and Redux 2020 on Udemy. So I think that is a great course that you can take a look at. But also you can take a look at Codedam. Okay, so go to codedam.com and start learning React over there. Okay, go to codedam.com right here and start learning over there. React, you can learn JavaScript, you can learn whatever you want to. HTML, web development, right? So did your Hacktoberfest? No, it doesn't come that soon. It will take some time to arrive. Probably by the end of January or February, it might arrive. How is electrical and okay, I've already answered that. Hey Bhaiya, did you give JEE? What was your rank? I gave JEE mains and JEE advanced too. My JEE mains percentile was about 98 percentile. The rank, I don't remember. And as for my JEE advance, I got like 20,000 rank. It was pretty bad. I messed up my paper. But anyways, how to get internship in second year? Just use AngelList. That is the best way for you to do that. AngelList plus LinkedIn, just use that and you will get your internship. Don't worry about that. How to get internship? Okay. I am new in freelancing, video editing. I'm interested. I'm learning in want to work with some people for totally free for my portfolio and gain some experience. Can I work with you? I mean, the thing is, I like do all of my things myself. Okay, so I would create my own videos. I would edit my own videos. I would make my own thumbnail. I want to have the complete experience of creating one video from the beginning till the very end, and that's why I don't want to work with anyone else. You are a Potterhead, it seems. It's more like my sister is a Potterhead because she has got all of these books. It's basically her bookshelf. It just looks good, so I have it in the back. Make Discord channel. Yes, I will try my best to get that up soon. I want to start a company. Will getting into BITS help me with that? Networking is what will help you. Okay, BITS can accelerate that process. BITS can help you with networking with people, but the college in itself won't do much good for you. Okay, if you want to start a business, it's not of much use. The community is what is very much useful. Advice for people joining online college this year. Don't worry much about online college. Anyways, the CG is going to be manipulated by people just cheating and copying and doing all sorts of stuff. So don't worry much about your CGPA. It's not going to matter as much. At least the online semester ones won't matter. What's your goal? My goal is just to create something that will make people, that would be helpful for people. Okay, so that can be YouTube videos right now. That can be a startup. That can be a product 1 year down the lane. We'll see about that. Recommend me laptop for first year CSE. If you have the money, go for MacBook. If you don't have the money, just get like a Asus VivoBook or get like some Acer or Asus laptop. That is about 50,000 rupees, but don't cheap out on your laptop. Okay, that is the most important point that I would say for every single person starting out their college. Just get a laptop and don't worry. Don't mind putting in 10,000 more rupees if that gets you like a really good laptop. So just overspend as much as possible. Which language should I learn? I'm in 10th right now. Go with Python. If you have not learned a language ever, go with Python. And if you're in 10th grade, just relax, just have fun with Python, create some games, and yeah, that's what I would say. Don't take too much pressure. Should I take internships in which we have to pay? No, don't do that. All right, don't pay for an internship. That is like the biggest scam that I've ever heard. Don't ever pay someone so that they can take you in an internship program. All right, they are supposed to pay you, not you. Okay. This is completely strange. It's really sad that people do this, and it's more sad that people get into this trap only for the certificate that they can flex on their resume, which is of no use, honestly speaking. So don't do anything of that sort, please. All right. It annoys me a lot, to be honest. I am new in programming. How can I start competitive programming? Make sure that you have good, that you are really good at one language. That can be C++ or Java preferably, or Python also, you can go with that. And then go for DSA and then competitive programming. It's pretty simple. Hostel or personal mess, which is better? Hostel, bro. Hostel is the best. Can I get job by learning only JavaScript and Angular? By the way, I'm from mechanical engineering. Yeah, sure you can. So there are startups that can hire you with this skill set. Okay, basically you want to become like a front-end Angular developer or like a JavaScript developer. That is definitely possible, but it might not be from the top tech companies that all of you take a look at, right? So I'm not talking about Google, I'm not talking about Amazon, Microsoft, but there are other startups that do consider you even if you don't have the required DSA and CP capabilities. So yeah, the CSE have less workload than electronic and more useful courses. I'm not sure. Okay, so I don't have CSE, so I can't comment on that. 4 to 5 year roadmap for killer CV for higher studies. Yeah, I'll make a video talking about how to create a better resume for yourself for getting a job or for going for higher studies. What should that look like for you? I will team up with some people who have experience in that. Just write it down over here. Just give me a minute. Right, so I'll make a video on that. Should I do competitive programming even if I don't want to focus on placements? Do it if you like it. If you enjoy solving puzzles, solving problems, and doing that through the medium of coding, then definitely go ahead with it. Okay. Some people do it as their hobby, so you can too if you enjoy it. That is the question. How did you get into BITS? I got into BITS because I got like 330 marks in my bitsat. That's the whole story. 1 month में IIT crack कर सकते हैं क्या? I don't know. It is definitely possible, but it depends on your hustle. 1 month में, let me see. Guys, 86 people are watching. If you are enjoying it, make sure that you hit that like button. Okay, that is really important so that more people can get to, get to join this conversation that we are having right now. How is M1 MacBook Air for college? I think it's enough for many of the purposes, but I've seen this one video from Singh in USA where he is complaining that a lot of things like TensorFlow does not work. Okay, and also after TensorFlow there is GCC compiler is not working if you want to run your C++ code. So that might be a roadblock for you, but just wait for some time. There might be some software updates. After that, it might be the best choice for you as a college student to buy a MacBook M1 Air. MacBook Air with M1 chip. Say about your internship. So I got this internship in a startup. I won't take its name, but basically I got the internship and I used to work as a social media manager over there. And I learned a lot about how to create audiences and how to manage Facebook ads. Okay, so I learned how to target people. I learned how to create great ad copies. I was using Photoshop to create these photos, and then I would just post them on Facebook and Instagram and see how the engagement was. So that's what I did. It was very much beneficial for me, I would say. How much does CGPA depend for placements? This is the most important question. It depends on company to company, but I think there is definitely a base that you want to keep. So I think 7 CGPA is where the cutoff is. I have CGPA that is much lower than that, so I want to improve that right now. How to grab research opportunities in IIT, BITS, ISER? TIFR as first year student. Yeah, so I'm going to make a video talking about what are the great opportunities as a researcher. You can get research internships, and I'll be talking about that. I'll make a video definitely coming soon. I'll show you all the programs that exist. Okay, BITS versus IIT for you. I don't have a choice right now, right? I only have BITS with me. It would depend a lot. If I get like a really good IIT, I would go for that. How heavy GPU do you require for deep learning? What might be the laptop specs? So what happens is that basically we use cloud computing power. So I use Google Colab for that. So that's not as much of a problem, but definitely if you want to use your own GPU, your local GPU in your laptop, go for like 2060, RTX 2060 or some really high-end GPU that you can use for loading and training your data sets. Bro, how to get internship? I've already answered that question like 2 times right now. Just go back and see, you'll find the answer to that. Don't worry. Should I focus on specialization from first year onwards? Specializations, what exactly does that mean? Any training come internships? Like for what? Sir, 50,000 का laptop सही है? सही है. Like it depends on what do you want to do with it. Why people prefer MacBook over 1 lakh program gaming laptop? It depends, right? So they have different use cases. For gaming laptop, use it for gaming, but you cannot use a MacBook for gaming. So MacBook is basically used by software developers generally, right? There are other people also that use it. I know business people and other as well, but it's mainly used for that. What is your dominant domain? Dominant domain. Okay, I think it's creating videos and expressing myself online. Okay, so creating content is what I think is the main thing that I'm doing right now. Other than that, it's also coding that I enjoy to do. Free sources for UI UX. Okay, one is Future. That is a YouTube channel that you can check out. They have this amazing explanations on how to create better user interfaces and user experiences. So take a look at that. They also talk about design, but also you can take a look at a lot of Instagram pages. Okay, there are multiple Instagram pages on UI UX, and they just upload some amazing content. You can get inspired from them. That would be really good. Which course is best for beginners to learn coding language C++, please? I took this free code camp course. It's just a video on YouTube that talk about how to use C++. It's a basic tutorial, 4 hour long, I think. Take a look at it, and that will be very much helpful. Masters versus startup, which is better? Obviously, startup is better if you want to take a look at what earnings you can make, but at the same time, it's very much risky, so it depends on you. This is a very incomplete question. Podcast with Sebastian Santi. I will try my best to get him. So he was unwell for a lot of time. So I just told him that don't worry, we'll do it at a later date. But definitely I try to get him as soon as possible. Any useful program like GSOC other than coding programs for first year? Join the Microsoft Student Ambassador, or it's called Microsoft Student Learn right now. Take a look at that. You can also join Google's DSC. Okay, so that is like Developer Student Club. That's what they call it, but every single of these big companies have these programs that you can join, and it's a great experience. You get to build a community as well. Is buying Adobe necessary to learn UI UX? It depends on you, right? So you can use some other techniques to get it for free as well. So it depends. It's hard to understand DSLGO, what to do. I just love development. Yeah, I mean, if you want to prepare for placements, you have to learn DSLGO. It's hard, definitely, but I think you have to take a look at some teachers that are explaining it very well. Okay, so it depends on the teacher as well, right? A lot of you are complaining that it is hard because of the teacher that has explained it to you. So it might be possible that some other teacher might explain it better for you. Okay. भैया मैं 10th में हूँ, मैथ स्ट्रॉन्ग कैसे करूँ? फोड़ना चाहता हूँ. Practice करो यार. So I used to have this R.D. Sharma book with me. I used to do all of the questions. It has a lot of questions. I solved the examples. I solved every single question, and that is how I was able to manage and prepare for my maths exam. How to get clients in freelancing? Network with people and build your brand. That is the only way. Best books for DSLGO? There is this book called Algorithms by CLRS, I think. I think that's really good. Algorithms 4th edition, they call it. There's also a book by Narasimha Karumachi, which is on DSA. You can take a look at that too. Premiere Pro versus Davinci Resolve. I use Shortcut. I have used Premiere Pro, but I have no experience about Davinci Resolve. But I just don't have that many requirements for my videos, so as to say. So I just edit my videos. I put in some normal effects, and that's about it. I don't want to do anything fancy, so that's why I'm not using Premiere Pro right now. But if I think Davinci Resolve is free, correct me if I'm wrong. So you can use it in the beginning, and then you can move on to Premiere Pro as well. It's not a lot different. The main components are the same. You have the same timeline, and other features are also quite similar. Your opinion on early investing? It's the most important thing to do. Okay, so right now I invest in mutual funds, and I invest every single month in it. Okay, and I think the most important concept that most people overlook is the concept of compound investing. Okay, or right, so compounding is like the biggest factor that leads to a lot of people earning a lot of money. Okay, so compounding is very important, and that will only happen if you invest at a very young age. Okay, and then you continue investing. That builds up momentum very quickly. What is your view on unpaid internships? Never go for it. Never go for an unpaid internship if you already have the experience. If you don't have the experience, I mean, I would still say don't go for it. Build your own portfolio, build your own projects. But yeah, if anyone tells you that you have to work for free for me and you don't get any stake in the company, you only work for free and I'll give you the certificate, just tell him to get out of here. Don't go for it. Buy Tesla stocks. Lol. Yeah, I want to do that. I can do it. I think there's an app called Vested that I can use to invest from India in US stocks. But let's see, I know how to do it. I just have to figure it out. I have to make my account over there. Any novel suggestions? Read this book by Elon Musk, not by Elon Musk, on Elon Musk by Ashley Vance. Read Phil Knight book on his own startup, Shoe Dog, Nike, right? And then also take a look at 0 to 1 by Peter Thiel if you're interested into business. I am done with Python and C++. What language should I learn next? I am in 12th grade. Make projects. Okay, don't go on for another language. Make projects and have a strong foundation in it. Okay, that is what I would say. Ind money is better. Okay, I'll take a look at that too. I'm not aware of that. Okay, I'll note it down. Data science is best for future. I don't think so. I mean, it's not like it is the only field that is the best. It depends on you. If you enjoyed it, you will get paid at it if you are really good at it. I was reading a lot of the Twitter tweets from Naval Ravikant, and oh my god, he has this amazing perspective on life, on making money, on business, and I would really encourage all of you to take a look at his tweets. It's very much powerful, and you would learn a lot from it. What's up, Ishan? How are you? I'm good, Rohan. What do you do? Should I focus on specialization from first year onwards? Specialization, what exactly does that mean? How to join Microsoft Coding Ambassador? Yeah, so take a look at, first of all, go on LinkedIn and take a look at people who are doing it. Just message them and say that, hey, I would like to join this program. Let me know what are the process. But it's basically just you filling a form on the website, and that would do it pretty much. No one like Peter Gregory. Peter Gregory, okay, I don't know about him. I'll note that down too. I too am learning a lot from a lot of you guys, so thank you so much for that. Best web development tutorial. I am trying to grow my father business by making website and all. Yeah, I would say take a look at CodeDam. CodeDam is a website, codedam.com, made by a 4th year student here in BITS Goa itself. It's a startup that we are working on, and we are creating some pretty good content on web development specifically. The front-end development path is completely covered. You can take a look at it. A lot of the part is completely free. So there's that. Should I focus on... Bro, explain it to me properly. Ikra, if that was properly pronounced. How to access previous year papers from mid semester. I'm a fresher at BITS. Don't worry, there's a drive link, right? So take a look at the drive link, download it over there. It's called Titan, I think. When should I start development? How much programming knowledge needed? Start whenever you want to. Okay, there is no perfect time for you to start. The best time to start is now. Go ahead with it. Don't wait for other people to tell you that this is the best time. Okay, just go ahead with it and learn as it goes. How much programming knowledge needed? For what? Guys, just elaborate a little bit on your questions. Don't keep it super open-ended like that. CP versus web dev. It depends on what you enjoy. I enjoy web development more than CP. So that's what I feel. How to start DS? So I am doing a big giveaway that will be coming very soon, in which you will get access to learning DSA from a big company. Okay, so that would be very much exciting for all of you to take a look at. But yeah, it's coming soon, next week, most probably. But let's see. But how to learn DS? Okay, so I would say just take a look at a lot of YouTubers who are doing this as their, they have a channels. One is Ericto, second is Nick White, and then you have Geeks for Geeks YouTube channel where they have explained a lot of these concepts. HackerRank channel is also really good. They talk about this as well. So yeah, you haven't watched Silicon Valley. Peter Gregory is a character, an amazing one. Oh yeah, I have not watched Silicon Valley. I'm really sorry. I really want to watch that, but I just don't have the time to do that. Okay, so I was thinking of watching it in my first year of college, but it never came to my mind. I forgot about it. I want to make videos with you. Okay, DM me on Instagram. Let's have a chat over there. How to start coding in Python. Take up a course on Udemy, or take up a course from just to take a random video from Tech with Tim. He explains it very well. Or you can also take a look at videos from Free Code Camp. They explain it very well as well. I'm a fresher. Any tips for me? Just explore as much as possible. That is the most important thing that I would tell you to do. And don't let your seniors tell you that you cannot do something. They are only telling you that because they were not able to do it themselves, and so they think that you cannot do it at the same time. So don't listen to them. I learned C and C++. What do I do next? It depends on you. If you want to build games, you can learn C# and start building games as well. If not, you can go and learn DSA and start CP, or you can learn some other language as well. Can I get a job with only Java, or should I learn any other language? You can get it with just Java, but then you have to make sure that you have really good cognitive programming and DSA skills. Just Java won't solve your problem. What skills should you learn during college life? Okay, so in college life, I think the biggest and the most important skill is the skill to market yourself, is to sell yourself, okay? Because far too many people have the same skill sets that you do. So you have to differentiate yourself, and that will only come when you will have your own, brand, okay? How can you build your own brand? Start with LinkedIn, okay? A lot of these people who are in final year of college, who are in third year of college, start posting content so as to build their brand, and so as to get in touch with people, with recruiters, and to have better opportunities. Which camera do you use? I just have my normal webcam. Okay, I don't have something extra. But for recording videos, I have this phone Poco X2 actually. I use this for recording videos. But that's pretty much it. I don't have a dedicated camera, but I want to get one pretty soon. When will BPGC open? I don't know. I hope it doesn't open, because I just don't want to go back to college. So I don't want to work in college because it is too much distracting. I love what I'm doing right now at home. So I don't know, it's kind of strange. I do like the campus for the amazing, amazing sceneries in the morning, in the evening. But other than that, not much that I am a fan of in college. Can you state some Microsoft programs for university undergrads? There's only one program, right? So there's this program called Microsoft Learn that you can take a look at. You can join it, and you can find your own community over there. It's really good. How do you manage college studies with extracurricular activities? I schedule everything. That is the most important thing. Okay, I write on a piece of paper whatever I need to do. I can show that to you right now also. I have this list of things that I wanted to get done, and I just act on it. Okay, just give me a minute. Yeah, so this is what I wanted to do on 19th, and I just wrote it down one by one and start ticking them off as much as I can. So this is really important. Then just schedule it in your phone. Okay, that will be very much helpful for you. Okay, guys, I will only be here for 4 more minutes. So ask your questions if you have any. What is freelancing? Where we can find it? It's not like a tool. It's like a skill that you have. Okay. Have anyone called you Little Aman Dhattarwal? No, not really. I don't make motivational content like he does. I have huge respect for what he's doing. No one really has said that. I have learned a lot from him, and I'm deeply grateful that he started making videos when I was in my school, and I was able to get into that state of mind. I think that is what I am most grateful from. Best test series for bitsat. Just take a look at Arihant or bitsat bit by bit by Harish. I think that's the best. Is it an external webcam or built-in? It's completely built-in. Okay, so it's in my laptop itself. What is fees at bits per year? It's about 5 lakhs, 5.5 lakhs. It's a lot. How to find small projects on front-end development? So what you can do is that you can start creating clones of websites. Go to Microsoft.com and try to clone the website completely. You will learn a lot about Flexbox model, grid model in CSS, and that would be very much beneficial for all of you. We are already at 1400 playbacks. Thank you so much everyone for joining this live stream. We are about to close it. So I'm trying to answer as many questions as possible. If I was not able to answer your question, take a look at my account on Instagram. You can reach out to me over there and we can have a talk over there. Okay, at Ishan Sharma 7390. By specialization, I mean AI, ML, deep learning, cloud computing, data science. Yeah, I mean, sure, you can explore these things, but don't just confine yourself into that in the first year itself. What suggestions do you give to a student who just completed his last entrance exam? What things should he do in first year, day after completing exam? Explore yourself, explore skills, watch videos from people that actually know stuff. Okay, like Aman Bhaiya is a good example. Then there are other people as well. Follow people and just learn from their mentality. Watch a lot of podcast episodes, or listen rather. Okay, that will be very much helpful for all of you. Have you taken an education loan? I have not yet, but I want to. How to become CM or master in CP? When will ICPC begin? I'm not up with what is happening in ICPC, but how to become good at anything is just about practice, right? So the more practice you put in, the better you become. Have you taken an education? Okay, I've already answered that. Can you make jobs list in IT industry? Job list? What does that really mean? Vineet Babbar, I don't know anything about CS programming, etc. What should I learn first? Learn about a language. Take a look at CS50 course. It is the best course on computer science that I've ever seen. It's by Harvard, so it's supposed to be really good, really high quality, and they definitely deliver on their name. Okay, take a look at CS50. It's available on YouTube for free completely, so it's really, really good. Is there any difference in future job career opportunities between CS and IT? No, there is not. There is no difference as of yet. Okay, so don't worry about that. How do you not get distracted from your schedule? I get distracted a lot. Okay, so I do get distracted. I just get myself back on track. Okay guys, thank you so much for joining me for this live stream. I know this was very short. I would like to do longer ones, but I have to prepare for this Unacademy class that will be starting on 8 o'clock. So I have to prepare for that. So, but yeah, I will definitely talk to you in another live stream. Thank you so much for joining, and I will see you all in the next live stream. Okay, bye-bye. Do, 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 do.